Alright peeps, welcome back to another World of Tanks video. Today, we are watching myself, as always, don't ask, playing in the IS-3. Now this was my second ever Ace Tanker battle in the IS-3. The first one I actually did record into a video, but never actually did anything with the footage, and decided, deleted the footage because I didn't feel it was very good, so... Yes, this is the first Ace Tanker replay that you'll see, but the second that I've ever had in total. And not only did I get an Ace Tanker in this battle, I also completed Heavy Tank Mission 15, wrong button, for the T28 HTC campaign, which is where you have to cause, receive, and block a total of 6,000 damage. Cause 20% of the total damage caused by your team, and, of course, win. And you gotta survive. No, we didn't win when I first completed it. I first completed it without honors in the T-34B. So yeah, we're on Paris and we've taken the usual heavy tank hull down position, which is this pile of rubble. We have some pieces of wood as our friends here. We've already put one round into the T-10 on the enemy team. And as you can see there, we put another round in the Panther. Now, you've already got a spoiler for the second replay of the day, because this is just one out of two replays that you are going to see today. We shot down the Panther. He had a very nice battle. He was stock as well. Let me know in the comments if you can see the spoiler for the second replay. That was a nice round into the T28, by the way, right there. Right through the cupola of that brawling TD. ST1 is spotted, and obviously I won't say what it is that is the spoiler, but yeah, let me know if you can see it. Anyway, so far we have got a kill, we've done 1400 damage, we're only a few minutes in, and there is far more to do here. You can see I'm trying to work with the awful 5 degrees of gun depression that this tank has, to try and get some rounds into the ST1 there, and a nice round into the lower plate, like sneaked in somehow. So I'm working with the weaknesses of this tank and the strengths of this tank. The strengths of this tank are the mobility, I got into the position nice and quickly, and the armor, which is kind of also a weakness, because you've got quite a few weak points in this tank, and you just gotta know how to work with them. Now, that T-34, don't know what he's doing. He just let me get a free shot into his frontal armor, which, you know, as we know from my T-34 video, is not strong in any way. He lets me put another one in, I bounce him. And we're now already just over halfway, or actually kind of 2/3 of the way if you think about it, through our mission right here. Now, me and the T-28 trade some hit points right there. He puts a round into me, I put a round into him. He actually helped me there right there, because taking that damage also counted towards the mission. So now we're 3/4 of the way done. Our VK jumps on top of the ST1, and I put a round into the side of his turret, and now he's not feeling too good. And there's a bit of a stalemate going on with these heavies, and there's an SU-130PM at the back. Can we put a round into him? No, but he also misses me. So this replay, it isn't very interesting. It's me sitting here farming people and taking advantage of their mistakes and trying to stay alive myself. You can see here. Is he distracted? Is he distracted? No. He sort of is, he sort of isn't. I'm waiting for him to fire, in case you're wondering. Although I do actually end up just going around the corner and finishing him off anyway. He wasn't playing incredibly well, so, you know, that's that. T-28 is facing away from me, so I just auto-aim him and finish him off as I'm driving around. That was only 32 damage for a kill, but it's still a decent chunk. Well, the kill is a nice multiplier, I should say, for experience. And it's a bit of damage. We need all the damage we can get, right? So, 3 kills, 3,700 damage, 0 assistance, 840 blocked, and we are just steamrolling the enemy in this battle. Now, I'm trying not to get in this Patriot's way, but he's not really doing much right now, so I decide to just push on, because there's a standard beta kill, who ends up getting killed. T-34, no, T-29 rather, and SU-130PM gets a shell into me. And the T-29 shell goes into my tracks. So now we have dealt out nearly 4,000 damage, blocked 1,000. We've completed the first part of the mission. Now all we have to do is make sure that we deal 20% of the total damage, and of course, win. Now winning is pretty much guaranteed at this point. So at this point, I'm just going to make sure that I get as much damage as possible. Now, funnily enough, at the time when I played this battle, I didn't notice that I'd completed this until afterwards. So it was quite a nice surprise for me to see I finally got it with honors, and that was actually the last mission I needed to do with honors for heavy tanks. So here I am flanking around because I don't want to take another shell from the SU, because that would end me. But I can take a shell from the T-44, who is sat right there. Nice little snapshot into his side right there, bounced the KV-13, actually boomerang from him. T-44 gets finished off, and at this point I'm just gonna press W, because, well, actually I put the cruise control on. But, yeah, we're just here to farm up the last of this damage. Can I get the kill on the KV-13? No, sadly. Now, I could have tried to rig a Brothers in Arms with the Standard B, but I didn't see that at the time. And I'm like, can I finish the artillery off? I want to kill the artillery, but no. The Standard B on my team gets his 5th kill, and there's an SU, and I'm like, I want to kill him, or at least I get some damage, and someone's pushing me, and I can't find the shell, and then he's already dead. And it's a naff thing because I wanted the damage, but it's also a good thing because we have got, in the space of a few minutes, 4,266 damage, 1,270 blocked, 4 kills, no assistance, and our mission. That was the first replay for you guys, completing Heavy Tank 15 for the T20 HTC campaign. A nice score, in my opinion. And yeah, now let's check out the second replay, which, if you got the hint and the sneak preview, right, you will have some idea as to what this is going to be. If you haven't got the hint, sneak preview thing yet, then you will have no idea what this is going to be. And, yes, in that case, let me show you. Alright peeps, so this time we are rolling out on Minsk. Same tank, pretty much same matchup to be fair. We've got tier 7s, we've got tier 9s. We've got 1 artillery this time instead of 2. And where am I gonna go in the IS-3? Am I gonna go to the heavy flank? Of course I'm not gonna go to the heavy flank. Who goes to the heavy flank on Minsk? Unless you're in an incredibly slow tank, always go to the 1 and 2 line. You get a much better score over there, and it's much more useful for your team. And it's also more fun, because, you know, it's not just a camp fest waiting for someone to press W. On the enemy team, that is. So yeah, we've got most of the team coming with us. And this battle, I mean, I'm gonna reveal it now, because that way it all makes more sense. Because you're probably thinking, okay, the last battle was pretty epic, even though it was kind of boring. What's so special about this battle? Well, funny fact, the other IS-3 replay that I was talking about where I recorded it, but ended up not turning into a video, I actually got my first mark of excellence, I believe, in that battle, as well as the first ace. Now, in the one I just showed you, I got the second ace. Now, in this battle, I'm gonna get the second mark of excellence. As you can see down here, I'm currently 86% on this tank as of the time of recording. Now, I decided, as a little bonus thing to just be doing in the game, I would start marking some tanks. I've already 2 marked the T-34, the Russian medium, that is, not the American heavy. I have... Oh yeah, the other amazing thing about this battle, I'm just gonna pause it here. But anyway, what I'm about to do... It's completely stupid, okay? But it's hilarious. Now, what was I talking about? Well, yes, I'm 2 marking some tanks, so... Oh, well, marking, 2 marking, 1 marking, whatever. I've 2-marked the IS-3 and the T-34. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue with the replay. So, what have we got here? We've got an IS-2, who I managed to bounce off. And then at this point, I don't want to back up because there will generally be people in mid, and what's happening is I'm just being allowed to sit here somehow. I somehow missed the IS-2 again. I finally take a hit from the Leo. The Oni is just travelling through the middle there without a care in the world. I bounce more shells from the Comet. Shells go into my tracks. There's a Leo, I'm like, hello. I bounce another shell from the ISU-152. 2,500 damage blocked. Another 3... The only thing that's damaged me so far is the Leo, who is now dead. 3,000 blocked. IS-2. I'm hull down, he misses me, he's just sat here exposing his side, I don't know what he's doing. I track him, I bounce well I don't bounce, I absorb another shell from him into my tracks. The Centurion is like, I will help! Centurion puts a round into my track. I salute him and everyone because it's just hilarious. The IS-2 dies, I put another round into the Centurion. I've done 1,700 damage. He's just like, what the hell is happening? I don't want to be here anymore, and I put another round into him. I decide to press W. He hits my gun! 3.7k blocked. 2,000 dill. And we're not even done, I've got a damaged gun, who cares? Press W, I'm in a bloody IS-7 for word's sake. This tank, this battle was hilarious, and as I say, I'm pretty sure I also got the 2 marks at the same time. And if I didn't, well, I now remember why I highlighted this replay. Because, well, yeah, that was just insane. As for the rest of the battle, that was kind of it, really. I think I put some rounds into the projectile. I'm going to speed it up a little. I reverse sidescrape against the Oni. Waiting for him to do a stupid. I finally repair my gun after my repair kit. Cooldown does its thing, so yeah, there we go. Only weak point. Nice 400 damage into him. I don't know what he's doing, honestly. I've never seen anyone use that position, really. Yeah, completely pointless position, in my opinion. And another one into him. 3,000 damage. 2.7k blocked. 300 resistance, and we're not done. Because I see a Progetto! Do I get the kill on him? I can't remember. I think I might do. I am actually going to speed it up, because it's a little slow right now. See, there's the Progetto. Aiming, 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 aiming. Boop. Progetto down. GW Panther is spotted. And someone misses me. There he goes running away. I somehow bounce off of him. Bounce another shell into my gun from the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger on the enemy team. And GW Panther is like, I'm running away and I don't know where the hell he is, and then my gun needs to be repaired for the 2nd time. Do I end up doing it? Yes, there we go. Repair the gun. What an insane battle this was. Now, I also can't remember whether we won or not. But either way, I decided to keep the turtle proxy spotted through this wall. Only a one-shot. We've got an ISU-152 at the back, who, as we know, bounced 2 rounds off of me. Yeah. First round was down here, 2nd round was there. And I'm trying to reverse sidescrape against these guys. And I'm actually going to go for a blind shot into that bush. You can see I bounced the Comet again, who's also sat back there. There we go, that's 1 shell in. Bounce another round from the Comet. I don't really know what he's trying to do. And I just get increasingly perplexed as to why either him or the ISU don't get spotted ever. And as you can see here, I end up deciding to push. And I believe this is my downfall right here. I try and get into cover, and I get spotted, and ISU shell into me, I believe. Yep, there we go. He finally pens me with a premium round, and that's me down. But we have won. I say, how the hell is he not spotted? Did the Comet get spotted? There he is. And yeah, I just still completely and utterly perplexed as to why the ISU was not spotted. But either way, we've got our T-44 over there, and the Oni is somehow still alive. The ISU kills the IKV. And we've got a Panther, an ST-1, an AMX versus these guys. And they actually almost carry this. The enemy team, that is. Because, you know, they just sat in that little corner there. Now at some point I spectate someone. Come on past me, get on with it. But by the way, yes, our final score for this battle was 3,000 damage and 4,000 blocked. A completely stupid battle. But I'm not complaining, obviously, because it was hilarious. Had a lot of fun. This tank, I either don't block anything or I block everything. ST-1, I believe, ends up going down. I can't. When the hell do I end up spectating someone? There we go. I spectate the ST-1. He gets spotted and killed by the ISU, who is now on to 5 kills, and he's finally spotted. AMX AC 1, 2. There we go. He's dead, and now he sits there. T-44 is gonna hit the comet, and then back up again. AMX, I would guess, is reloading. Panther is trundling along at the speed of Panther. There we go. And then T-44 finishes off the comet, and now there's just the Oni, who has been sat in that corner for a billion years, and who is finally gonna die. In a minute, I think. I'm just like, come on guys, get on with it. Come on. Just end his existence already. There we go. Panther finishes off the Oni. And, yeah. That's that replay. Just complete insanity. And as I say, I believe that was the 2 marks. And or just insane amounts of damage blocked. Either way, I'm sure it was worth watching for you guys. So now, we will once again go, as we do, into the game and check out the post-game stats. And see if my memory serves me right or not. Alright peeps, so as you can see, Ace, high caliber, 4.2 thousand damage dealt, 4 tanks destroyed, 1200 blocked for the first battle. Came top, of course, about 1300 base XP. We actually came quite close to the standard B in terms of damage there, but we did actually complete HT-15. And yeah, that's all there is really to say about this. Okay, profit. Most of our shots hit and did their stuff and whatnot, and yeah. Like, I'm sorry if I'm being a bit, how to put it, not incredibly hyped about this amazing performance I got, but while being an amazing performance, it was kind of like I went to the usual place, I did what I did, and then there we go. You know, I would say it was mostly luck in terms of the fact that the enemies were kind of stupid, but yeah, I did everything that I needed to do and came out on top. As for the second battle, it looks like it was actually right after the Paris one. Let's see, was it my 2 marks? It was my 2 marks! Excellent. So yeah, 2 marks of excellence I got for this battle. A first class, not quite as good as the last battle, but still, 4,000 blocked, 3,500 dealt, tiny bit of assistance, and 2 kills. We came top again, but we died. 1,100 base, well, almost 1,200 base. And much less profit, and again, similar kind of hit rate there. So yeah, as you can see right now, I am on again at about 86% on the IS-3 with my 2 marks. Weirdly, quite enjoying this tank. For a long time, I didn't like it very much, and I've kind of grown into it. It's you gotta, I felt it really didn't have the armor that it states that it has, but I figured out how to make the most of it. You gotta find a hold down position where you can work with the 5 degrees of gun depression, try and hide your roof and your cupolas, which is of course the main weak points of this thing. Frontal hull, unless you're coming around a corner like this and people happen to hit you here, it's never gonna bounce anything. Unless you're top tier against tier 6s, then you can bully people stupidly in this thing, but against most tanks, this frontal hull armor is nothing. It's kind of like, it's better than this, okay? It's much better than this, but it's kind of got the same deal where the roof is weak, but the difference is, T-34B, you've got twice the gun depression. You can really work with that much more, but still. I need to get my win rate up in this thing and maybe even mark it a bit more. I really don't work as well as I could in this thing. I'm actually about halfway to 2 marks, so we'll see. We'll see about that. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this IS-3 gameplay. Ace Tanker, mission completion, 2 marks of excellence. Surprisingly, no, not this. Just me, or was it not a steel wall? Or does that not make... yeah. How the hell is that not a steel wall? Who blocked more? Look, I mean, he blocked a decent amount. I can't remember what the requirements are for a steel wall. How the hell do you see awards? Steel wall. Receive the highest damage block by armor, you've got to survive. I see. We didn't survive, we didn't get a steel wall. Still, again, hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't, actually go ahead and hit the like button down below and let me know if you want to see more content like this. More epic Russian heavy tonk stuff and things and whatnot. I don't know. Comment if you wish. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all. Oh, yes. I still can't decide which of these to get first. So, yeah, random note. Yes, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video or live stream or whatever the hell it may be, because that's generally what happens. Yeah, so, once again, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Talk to you all then.